I'm here today with Matthew Runaway. If you haven't checked out his music, you've got to check out his music. So Matt's a country music artist, Canadian,
Yep.
from the grand town of Perth, technically Hopetown. Not that anybody is going to know where that is. And Matt's been down in Nashville and back in the Toronto area doing a lot of music work, but here today to get him patched up from a recent trip for a Canadian music showcase in Ottawa. And between the travel and all the recording, Matt is very beat up, so today is going to be, I think, a bit of a treat for him and everybody watching this.
Excited.
Let's get you face down for me. I'm going to put your hood up here, Matt. And so for you just to feel through everything, there is a lot of tightness in through here. And that right SI joint is barely moving. If I bend both Matt's knees up here, I think we can see a huge difference in terms of how well he's bending. Do you feel that difference? Yeah. So right knee's bending way further than the left, and then if I get you to raise that whole right leg from the hip as high as you can, that looks good, and left leg up as high as you can, not at the same time. And just a hair worse. Still pretty good, but I don't completely love it. So I'm gonna bend you up here, I'm gonna have you curl up into me, I'm gonna try and push you down. So that left hamstring could be doing better. If I square up your hips, give you some pressure through that right SI joint, I'll get you to curl up for me, and that is much, much happier. And then I'll switch you here and curl up for me on the right. Same kind of problem, curl up again. And much, much happier again when we get that SI joint sorted out. So we're gonna have a couple adjustments in through the pelvis to get going. I'm gonna drop the table down just a little bit more here. I'm gonna get you turned so you're laying on your right side facing towards the back wall. For the enjoyment of everybody viewing this, we're going to get you mic'd up. Clip that in here. And there. And then nice deep breath in. And out. Nice. And then I'm going to get you turned facing the other way. Same idea, just clip you in here. And then I'll get you back face down for me. Good, so that's moving better, and this time if I bend you up here, that's nice and even. Can you go right leg up as high in the air as you can? Beautiful, and left. So we're still just a little off there. And then curl up into me on the left, good, and then on the right, and perfect. So there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment in through here, and that's going to help get that left leg up higher. So again, I'll just grab the mic. And nice deep breath in for me here. Yep. Beautiful. Now, that should fix the legs up, but you're still pretty tight up here, so I'm just going to get that taken care of too. And then breath in. Yep. Good. One more here, breath in. Yep. There it goes. And the top of your shoulders are feeling pretty good. So with that, if I swing back down here, can you raise that right leg up as high as it'll go? Good, and left. What we should see at this point, perfect, is that left evening out. Really like that. And then Matt, I'm going to get you on your back when you're ready for me here. Going to bring the table up. Really boring part of the video, sorry. And then I'm going to check in through your neck here. So this one we are going to have a couple adjustments in through here. As usual, I'll just grab the mic because it is going to probably give us something to record in here. is going to get you some good movement in there. That is moving super well. Good. Now, your personal favorite is going to be our next one. I'm going to check your ankles out here. And I think you like this one so much because you have no movement in that right ankle. So let's see what we can do about that. Not as loud as I'd hoped, but there we go. And getting that moving, you know, at least you're nice and even ankle to ankle. There we go. Good. Alrighty. Matt, from here, I'm going to get you sitting on up. You're too tall for me. I'm going to shift the table down a bit. Getting that really anticlimactic and ribs are moving well in there. I am going to borrow that left arm from you if I bring you up and back. So you're pretty tight in there. Now, left or right that you'd had the injury in?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Right shoulder.
So I just want to make sure. So I'm going to adjust the left. That should do it. So I'm going to bring your arm up. Bring it here. Nice. And then if that opens up again, perfect. Way, way better. Now the right one I'm going to be pretty ginger with. If I bring you back here, that doesn't love it, eh?
That's okay.
Okay, so coming off a reasonably fresh tear, I'm going to give you some pressure back here. This one's probably not going to pop as much, but it actually did kind of pop back in quietly to place. If I bring it back here, still tight. Better, but still tight. And then can you push up into me here? Not very well.
Not very well.
Try that again if I support the delt tendons. That feels a lot better on my part. I assume that feels better on yours. So I'm going to grab the percussor here. I'm going to work through the delt tendons. Keep me posted if it's too sore or anything like that. And I've worked out some of the tension there. Can you press up into me again? Fair bit happier.
Yeah.
And then pull down this time. I'm going to try and lift your arm. Any issues there?
No.
Feeling really good
No,
on
that's
my end.
fine there.
Can you push back towards me? Good. I'm going to have you bend your elbow here, Matt. And then I'm going to get you just to rotate up into my hand.
Yeah, that's
Not in
terrible.
love with it. Yeah, terrible's a good word. Can you go with your opposite hand? So left hand right where my thumb is, right here. And if you put pressure there, can you turn that up into my hand again? Not a lot better, eh? Okay. I just want to see if you turn down into me here. That feels fine. So up, I think. Actually, I'm going to go pretty broad here because I can't remember the exact spot. But if you go just generally hand right there, and then turn up into me gently. Seems better. Maybe a bit, not hugely, but. So working through just in general some lymphatic drainage in here. There's a specific spot that I can't remember offhand, and I don't have my laptop here to look it up. And my phone is being used for other purposes, so we're just going to go really generally. And over the arm again, and keep that bent for me. And then nice and gentle, just turn up into me here. Feels better, actually. From here, I'm going to have you punch into my hand. That seems fine.
Yeah.
And then elbow down a bit. Hold the elbow back into me. I'm going to try and push you forward. Really good there. And then I'll have you drop the elbow down to your side. And you're gonna turn in across yourself here, and then out towards me. Less great there. So that one, if I hold you there, can you turn out to me again? Not amazing. This one will feel a touch weird. Can you find your belly button for me?
Mhm.
Cool. So then other hand's gonna go there,
Okay.
just below the belly button. And then turn out towards me again. Or with the elbow right to your side though. There we go. And then out.
It's terrible.
Somewhat better though. Although I'm still not in love with it. Let's see. It's either one of those two when I've come across it. I think I'm factoring there should be a spot in the back. Try that for me. Oops. Feels less terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just using a super broad contact because I can't remember the exact point. So we're going to work out a good chunk of your back here. The lazy shotgun approach. And it should drop that elbow right down to your side, turn out towards me again. I really like that. Perfect. Last couple, I'll get you to do a biceps curl up into here. Good, and then triceps press down. Beautiful. All right, and then less related to the shoulder, I'm gonna get you to bring your pinky and thumb together on both hands and squeeze those, squeeze. And that kind of sucks. Now if I challenge, you know, like have wrist mobility, I'm gonna press in there and hold that there again. And that does get better, so I'm gonna adjust your wrist too. Just for fun. And so I'm gonna get you just to gently lean back for me. Just contract your wrist out. Okay. Perfect. And then just gently work the hand out. I'll get you to bring the pinky and thumb back together. Good, and that means my camera died finally. And if I do that, squeeze those together. That's fine. Try that again, squeeze. Good. Alrighty. So that should put things in a really good spot. Feel that all out for me.
Yeah, it does. It feels great.
Awesome.
Great adjustments.
Alrighty.
Excited.
Matthew Runaway.
Yeah.
Check him out. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Awesome guy. Alrighty.